I greet you in this magical shamanic space. Now, I want to tell you about the ancient shamanic tradition of health improvement. I hear so many people come and say, "My health is bad. There are so many illnesses. It hurts here and there." I constantly hear people say, "The doctors told me it's incurable. It's a genetic disease. We don't know how to cure it, and we have diseases that only 1,000 people in the whole world suffer from." Can you believe that? I hear it often, and most often, I hear this. I was treated, I took antibiotics, and did some procedures prescribed by doctors, but the disease does not go away. I even underwent an operation. The doctors even say, "Let's remove this organ altogether. Maybe it'll help." But then there will be no organ. This is a problem of our modern world. I want to tell you how shamans have been solving these issues for thousands of years. And by the way, when shamans helped people with their health, there were not so many diseases. From the shaman's point of view, any health problem, any disease, some failure in our organism, the lack of some enzymes when something isn't working properly, all that is because our body is affected. We call this influence a negative spirit, the spirit of disease. It will probably be simpler if I give you an example. People often come to me with anxiety attack problems. Doctors prescribe medications. Medications may help temporarily, but then they stop working. And when a person experiences an anxiety attack, their hearts start throbbing and their pulse rises. They can't breathe. There's some kind of inexplicable fear. It's not logical, and you're worried about someone. Your heart clenches, and you can't stop. You can breathe or do something else, but it doesn't fully help. Another anxiety attack. We get on the train and we have one. The daughter goes out with friends, and she's late. She doesn't return at 11 o'clock, as promised, and her mom has an anxiety attack. For my patient who suffers from panic attacks, I conduct a ritual to heal her physical body. Her panic attacks happen exactly when someone close to her is late, doesn't say where they have been, when she does not know where they were, why, and when. That is, uncertainty causes anxiety attacks. When I summon my spirits, when I gather all the shamanic power and start working with this person, doing a ritual, I see that this person's heart is sort of entangled in a rope. And the woman told me it felt like something was squeezing her, as if a rope had tied up her heart, and this rope was prickly, unpleasant. It was a spirit. This was the spirit of fear. We fought with it. Yes, it was a battle. A real battle. We pulled out the spirit and got rid of it. My good spirits helped much, and the heart was free, and there was no more rope that had strangulated it. The woman sighed lightly. Her lungs filled with air. The tension was gone. She felt radiant and calm. And for me, the most valuable thing is when a person calls me, informs me, writes to me in a bot or a messenger, and emails me in a week, a month, or a year. She's been writing to me for 7 years now. And you know what she writes? "Thank you. My children have gone to a health resort. That's great, and I'm not worried." It was during the pandemic. You can imagine how hard it was for people who had anxiety attacks. She said, "Everything's fine. I lived that time in peace. They were in their own town. We couldn't see each other because people were all locked up in their apartments. I got through it calmly, even when they didn't call me for several days." This is the shaman's view on health issues. A person has a spirit of health, and you need to fill it with energy and give it a task so that it always helps you. And there may be spirits of disease, And according to shamanic tradition, a shaman removes the spirit of disease and fills the spirit of health with power. And the physical organism, at the level of cells, at the level of genes, at the level of chemical processes that scientists love to study, is restored. You return to a state of health. That is, everything functions well, everything is harmonious, and it gives you the energy of happiness, tranquility, and confidence. Once, our ancestors lived calmly, harmoniously, and confidently, without stress and fear, and we have the opportunity to return to this because shamanism is alive, and it exists. We continue to help people. Our tradition is not outdated, and it is very wise and effective. And I am happy to help you with your health issues too. Please contact me. Write to me.